Hello, Kimberly Lebbing, founder of My Gut Health Coach, and I help people in bloat, balance hormones, and regain their energy. And have you ever wondered if your gut health and your belly fat have something in common? So today I want to talk a little bit about that. Heal your gut, lose your belly. And the reason I want to cover that is I know that so many people have struggle with losing weight, and they've done thing after thing after thing. And there's a number of reasons why you may not be losing weight. I mean, first and foremost, you may not be in the right mindset, or maybe self-sabotaging, maybe some things there. And we can go deep into that. But today I want to talk about the physical part, and that is the gut bacteria that's living in your gut. Because there is a connection between gut health and weight loss. There's actually been some studies done that show that people that have obesity and that really struggle, they are missing certain strains of gut bacteria that actually help them lose weight. And they've done experiments on mice, and that where they've changed the bacteria of one set, we'll say, group of mice to the obese bacteria, and the other the skinny mice to the obese or the skinny. They switched them is what I'm trying to say. I messed that all up, but I'm hoping you get the point. They switched their bacteria, and the mice, the opposite happened. So the skinny mice got fat when they got the fat bacteria, and the fat mice got skinny when they got the skinny bacteria. So your gut bacteria plays a role in a lot of things in your body. It's all connected. So some things that you can do, I've got 4 tips that you can do to help improve your gut health, which will ultimately help you with losing weight and getting rid of the belly. So the very first number one thing, and I know we're coming up on the holidays, and I know we've got a lot of that coming in, but that's one of the reasons why I wanted to say this, because it's all going to be front of mind. And I don't want anybody to feel guilty. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time with your family. But then get it out of the house, or do whatever you need to do, and cleanse yourself and eat clean most of the time, and then you won't take on the holiday weight that sometimes happens. So number 1 is cut out sugar. So that's why I prefaced this one, because that's the biggest thing. Cut down sugar, cut back. Eat as many natural things as you possibly can. There's candy, pies, and those kind of things that are coming into your house or that you're around for Thanksgiving. Go ahead and enjoy it. Don't feel guilty about it. Eat it. Don't overdo it, but enjoy it. If you want to make a decision, don't beat yourself up and be done. But cutting out the sugar will help you with the gut health. Sugar feeds the bad bacteria. And my next thing, so we don't want to feed them. We want to keep them at bay. So if you are out with holidays and things, taking probiotics, taking things that help with candida, there's supplements out there that can do that, to help cut that back for you, to help keep it at bay. Is something that I personally do. If I know I'm going to be eating that way, then I take a couple of precautionary factors, things that I can do to help. Number 2, carbs. So we were grain-free, completely grain-free for 2.5 years. And so carbs, bread, pasta, pumpkin pie crust, whatever it is, cakes, cookies, whatever it is, those things, even if there's not sugar in them, they also feed the bad bacteria. So that's something that you want to stay away from, or at least keep it at a minimum. So if you use either, if you're not going grain free, if that's too much for you, that's totally okay. In fact, I'm not grain free anymore. My body needs grains. I need the minerals from the grains. I had some testing done in the spring that showed me that my body was epigenetic testing. If you're interested in that, just put a testing down in the comments, and I'll get you the information on that. But it's with a hair follicle, sent it in, and found out that I needed more grains. So grains are good for some people. There was a time in my life where my body couldn't handle them. So if you are eating grains, make sure they're whole grain, make sure you're not overdoing it. So, keep it a reasonable serving size, maybe only once a day instead of, at every meal. And that will help that will not feed the bad bacteria. It'll actually help feed the good bacteria because they need a little bit of carbs. They do. But just make sure you're feeding them something good. 3 is fruits and vegetables. So fruits and vegetables, and I know you've heard, eat your fruits and vegetables. They actually feed the good bacteria and starve the bad. So the more you can fit in, the better. During the holiday season, just I know what we're going into, and I'll do a specific training or live video on that next week. But adding more fruits and vegetables, however you get that in. Maybe add a serving of veggies with your breakfast instead of a piece of toast or whatever. That would be my suggestion, is add an extra fruit and veggie in somewhere throughout the day, preferably raw if you can tolerate it. I know some people with gut health issues aren't able to, but somehow that would be my number 3. And then number 4 is probiotics. And yes, there is probiotics on the market. There's many great brands out there. There's some controversial type reviews, research on probiotics, the pills out there. I find them helpful personally. So I can only speak from my own personal experience. I do not take them every day. I take them when I feel like I need them. So if I've been around a lot of food that doesn't serve me well, then I'll take probiotics for a few days to, course correct. For the most part, I do probiotic food, kombucha, sauerkraut, kefir. There's so many different ones on the market. You can even get cultured salsa and pickles. I mean, there's so many things, so many options available. You can buy or you can make your own. I make a lot of our own. I don't usually buy it. But that's up to you. But it is readily available almost anywhere you go. Just look and incorporate that into your routine every day. Eat a little bit with your meals, preferably every meal, but at least one meal a day where you're getting a good serving of that. That's absolutely the best, better than a probiotic pill, really, because it's natural. So those are the 4 ways where you can really up your gut health so that you can begin to lose the belly. So I hope you found value in this video. I've got a complimentary energy boosting bundle that you can download. It'll be in the comments, in the description of this video. If you download that, you'll be on my email list, and I send out weekly emails with recipes and valuable information like this. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for listening.